Assignment number 4 is to explore the ISTE standards. If you've never heard of the ISTE standards before, they have both student standards and teacher standards. These are very important technology standards that we should be aware of when we're incorporating technology into our classroom. So there's a link here that will take you to a document that has all kinds of links to ISTE standards. So take a look. ISTE is an International Society for Technology and Education. Take a look at the standards. You can look at the student ones and the teacher ones. So there's some links here, or you can just do a little search on your own. Just become familiar with what they are, because when we dive into our next kind of big project where we're actually creating a lesson using technology, I am going to have you pick which ISTE standards they cover. But for this assignment, take a look at them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Flipgrid. So I have a Flipgrid open for our class. If you've never used Flipgrid before, you should be using Flipgrid. I've used it all the way down to first graders. I haven't used it with kindergartners yet, but I honestly feel like they could definitely use Flipgrid. Flipgrid is an amazing tool. It's a great way to do a video discussion so that students can still be connected and see each other. They can share their opinions, they can share their thoughts, but they don't have to verbally say them in front of a class. They can do it as a video response. And for those that don't like to type it out, they can make a video response instead of typing. You can also type in Flipgrid as well. What you're going to do though, explore the standards, then come into Flipgrid. There's a link, and you'll have to sign in with your St. Kate's email. So make sure you're in your St. Kate's email. And then you're just going to kind of answer some of these questions in your video. It doesn't need to be super lengthy, but which of the ISTE standards for the students did you think was the most important standard? And then how would you implement that standard into your classroom? Or you can do which of the ISTE standards for teachers do you feel is the most confident that you can implement into your classroom? So kind of answering those questions throughout there. If you spend a long time on the first question, you don't have to answer all 3 questions, but just kind of getting a good understanding of the ISTE standards. Then you can go watch your classmates' discussions and do a video response back to them as well.